A high school girl from Okinawa shared her story after an unusual experience on a public bus. She was sitting near the back when a woman boarded at a place that wasn't an official stop. The woman silently stood and stared closely at each passenger, as if studying them. No one else reacted. When it was the girl's turn, she closed her eyes, trying to avoid the stare. Even without looking, she felt the woman's presence. At her stop, she had to walk past the woman to get off. As she did, the woman raised her hand slightly. Once off the bus, the girl looked back and saw the woman still watching. It was a moment she would never forget.
すると、後ろからこういう風に胸を触られている感触がするのです。助けて！小暮さん、宮本さん！
うわ、怖い怖い怖い。そういうこと？そういうこと？そう思ってる間も、その女性は
1. The shadow in the phone booth. A nearly forgotten phone booth stood in a quiet town, captured by a surveillance camera. One night, a man arrived, needing to make a call. He hesitated before picking up the receiver, staring at it as if expecting something to happen. Then, behind him, a dark figure appeared. The shape was barely distinguishable, blending into the dimly lit street. But what was most unsettling was the white core-like object trapped around its neck. The phone booth had long been abandoned, yet something still lingered. Had someone met a tragic fate here? Or was it a restless soul seeking one final call? 2. The haunting in the abandoned shopping district. A security camera recorded a man wandering through a deserted shopping district. Once a bustling marketplace, now it was a ghost town, its stores shuttered and streets empty. The man's behavior seemed odd as he lingered near a closed shop, staring at something unseen. Then, a faint shadow appeared behind him. It was humanoid, with long hair, standing near a vending machine. Its eyes followed the man's every movement. Was he being watched? Or worse, he was something waiting for him? 3. The child at the intersection. At a dangerous intersection known for frequent accidents, a security camera captured an eerie sight. As a yellow car sped through, a pale figure appeared on the roadside. It was still too small. Upon closer examination, it became clear, the figure was that of a child, half buried in the pavement. Moments later, a passing white car obscured the view, and when it cleared the child was gone. Some say it was the spirit of a young accident victim, still lingering at the place where they met their untimely end. 4. The face in the van's reflection. A surveillance camera monitoring an orchard had been set up to prevent theft. One day, a gray minivan parked near the fields. It seemed harmless until the camera caught something horrifying. In the vehicle's reflection, a massive face appeared. It was too large, too unnatural to belong to any passenger. The van remained parked for a while before leaving, but the chilling question lingered at who, or what, had been watching from within. 5. The skeleton in the trash. A security camera overlooked a communal garbage disposal area at an apartment complex. One day, a pile of trash bags sat awaiting collection. But then, from one of the bags, something began to emerge. A skull. White, hollow-eyed, it seemed to stare directly at the camera. Was it an actual skeleton? Or had something unseen manifested in a place where people discarded what they wished to forget? 6. The hand on the utility pole. As technology advanced, surveillance cameras became common in residential areas. But one captured something beyond explanation. In the footage, a pale, almost transparent hand gripped a utility pole. It appeared briefly, its fingers curling unnaturally before vanishing. Had it been a trick of the light? Or was it a lingering presence, reaching out for something lost long ago? 7. The floating woman in the river. A camera monitoring a restricted riverbank area recorded something chilling. A figure in white, with long dark hair, drifted along the water's surface. She did not struggle, nor did she sink. She simply floated, her body defying gravity. Had she once belonged to this place? Or had she been drawn back, forever tied to the river? Eight. The Vanishing Pigeon. A bustling roundabout near a train station was filled with people and traffic. Surveillance cameras captured the usual movements except for one detail. A pigeon landed on the pavement. Then, in an instant, it was gone. No flutter of wings, no sign of movement, it had simply disappeared. Had the bird fallen through reality itself? Or was it never truly there to begin with? 9. The Climbing Shadow. At a construction site, a camera recorded a shadowy figure scaling a nearby wall. Its proportions were off, its limbs too long, its movements unnatural. Was it human? Or was the site home to something else, lurking in the unfinished structures? Den. The creature in the backyard. A man heard strange noises in his backyard and decided to investigate. When he checked his security footage, he saw a massive, dark-furred figure fleeing into the trees. Was it an animal? Or had he stumbled upon something much, much older? One. The location was known as Barebox, a haunted site that had once been the center of local gossip. A video was recorded there, showing someone exploring the area late at night. The footage had been attached to a chain email, which eventually leaked to an unknown number of people, causing a stir online. However, the email chain has since disappeared and can no longer be found. In the video, the person explores a neglected corner of the park and approaches an old phone booth, rumored to be haunted. The photographer had taken the shot out of curiosity, but what happened next felt disturbingly real, like they had encountered something truly supernatural. The video abruptly ends. Neither the identity of the person filming nor the one who uploaded it has ever been discovered. What remains is a haunting image, a dark presence, lurking in a place where reality seemed to bend. 2. This video was filmed on a slope historically used for a local ritual. People once tossed shoes downhill, reading their future based on how they landed, a practice that turned the hill the nickname Fortune-Telling Hill. In the video, a group of young people participate in the ritual, possibly as part of a love triangle. One throws his shoe, and something strange unfolds. As the group climbs the slope to retrieve the fallen shoe, the camera captures a black figure standing atop the hill. The photographer removes his own shoes and begins walking toward it. As he focuses the camera on the shoe below, a scream echoes. A dark, fiery entity appears, spitting and crawling toward him. The scene is terrifying. The figure stretches its hand, creeping closer. The ritual was meant to predict love, but something far darker seems to have answered. 3. In this footage, a group of friends uncover a disturbing ritual site. They arrived to film the location, thinking it might be an interesting detour, but what they found was terrifying. Inside a forgotten temple, they discovered strange dolls and bizarre structures fused into the wood.
買い物でも行こうかなと思ってここ撮ったんだけどさ、お金の時間で夜なかったんだけど、木の根元ぐらいにすごかったよ。どうなってた？いやー、まあなんか黒いものがバーって押してるなと思ったら、それ全部カメラ機でパッと見たらちょっとわら人形みたいな普通の人形だったかもしれないけどね。マジ？で髪の毛なんでこんなんだろうと思って見つけられてたね。こんなんあるんだなぁと思って、まああんなのがあるとは思わなかったなと思ってね。場所しっかり覚えてる？あ、覚えてる覚えてる。もうちょっと行ったところにあると思う。あ、これか。あれもうないよ。あれ。え？あ、そう、ちょうどあの木の根っこあたりでね、見たのよね。どこ？ちょうどこの首のくぼみあたりに髪の毛がびっしり落ちたんだけど、割れ目のところに刺さってたんだけど、やっぱり神社の中だからな。ここの？そうそうそう。人形みたいなのがね、ちょうど木の。そうか。片付けられたのかな。
When the camera points toward one of the men, A shadowy figure can be seen entering from the left of the screen. The figure is nearly impossible to miss. Near the temple, there is a shrine set to grant revenge. Those who pray there reportedly remain bound to it for the rest of their lives. Perhaps someone had made a wish for vengeance and now the entity demands loyalty. 4. A woman had traveled to a remote area and found herself lost at the edge of a residential zone. As she wandered, she noticed something strange and began filming. From a nearby house, a man who had seen her earlier called out, startling her. She began to run. But something else appeared. The camera catches it clearly, a faint figure floating among the trees. It looked like someone dressed in a black kimono, with a mask-like doll face, holding something in its arms. It stood motionless, watching her. Perhaps it was the spirit of a forgotten samurai. Or something far worse. 5. One afternoon, a photographer discovered a nailed doll stuck to a tree and decided to revisit the site to investigate further. The doll emitted an overwhelming stench. Strange writing had been etched into its surface. It seemed the tree was connected to the old man shrine. As the camera pans, the doll falls to the ground, and a faint sound of something being buried is heard. Suddenly, the ghostly face of a woman appears, staring directly into the lens. A figure emerges from the shadows, impossibly clear. The aura was otherworldly. Was this curse directed at the photographer? Possibly. 6. This video was filmed on a beach at night. The group intended to fish and enjoy the peaceful surroundings. However, something else appeared. A mysterious figure could be seen crouched in the dark, with something resembling white robes and long paper strips flowing in the wind.
「これは夜の浜辺、不意に遭遇したのか、ヤドカリの様子を撮影した動画であろう。よく見ると貝殻を背負ったヤドカリが2匹、そうすると時々下びた笑い声を上げながらこんな動画を撮影するのはいささか連なっているようである。交尾を試みようとしている最中なのだろうか。
The person filming laughed nervously, unsure of what they were seeing. In the distance, their friends seemed unaware of the figure hiding in the darkness. When the camera zoomed in, the mysterious person began to move. The figure's realistic movement and traditional attire resembled something legendary. But whatever it wasn't human. 7. This final video resembled a horror scene like something out of a film where a ghost emerges from a television screen. A woman is seen doing her makeup in front of a mirror, likely recording for social media. But in the reflection behind her, a man appears as still, lifeless, and pale. His expression is unreadable, but his eyes are locked on her. There is no sound, but his presence is undeniable. The woman appears unaware. Some believe the man was a fan, obsessed with her. Others claim he had already died, and his spirit remained behind. Whatever the truth, his attachment was unmistakably, and it left behind a terrifying imprint. In a remote Japanese town, a crew cautiously explores a house abandoned for 50 years. Locals report 25 related deaths connected to this place. The camera captures a sliding door moving on its own and a shadowy figure behind a glass pane. Later footage shows eerie movements near windows and doors opening without cause. The investigation hints that the restless spirits of the former family may be waiting for visitors, deepening the mystery. The Phantom on the Mountain Trail. A documentary crew climbed a famous mountain, capturing its serene beauty. Their footage showcased lush green moss, radiant sunlight, and the breathtaking vastness of the landscape. But hidden in the raw footage was something chilling. As the camera panned over the moss-covered rocks, a woman's face emerged from the shadows. She was pale, almost blending into the stone. Yet none of the crew had seen her at the time. Legends spoke of sacred beings that inhabited the mountain, but this was no benevolent deity. Whatever it was, it had been watching them. In the woods, a hiker noticed some Enya or something following him in the forest. Grabbing his phone, he recorded the encounter. The figure was large, covered in thick, black fur, moving eerily in the distance. Had he captured evidence of Bigfoot? Or was it a carefully crafted hoax? The Goblin in the Street. A pedestrian captured footage of something truly bizarre. A small, goblin-like creature crouched on the pavement. When it noticed the man, it bolted toward him. Was this real? Or just an elaborate prank? A traveler, exploring a remote river, filmed his surroundings. Later, he reviewed the footage and saw something disturbing. A nearly invisible figure darted through the trees. Was it a spirit? Or had he unknowingly captured something from another world? The phantom in the apartment window. A man returning home noticed a dark figure in a window of his apartment building. The lights had been off, but the figure moved.
Were you seeing them standing?
Yeah.
The light just turned off. It's still standing there. It looks sideways though.
Two people?
Yeah.
You're filming it?
Yeah.
And what does it look like sideways?
The second one, dude, it looks like two people in there.
Oh, what do you see?
It looks like one just bent down. It's bending over. It looks like it's trying to pick up something.
What? Okay.
really tall.
What do you mean really tall?
It's getting tall.
Okay, dude, you're not talking to me.
It's getting taller.
You see it moving.
Yes.
Is it too tall to see you?
It's moving sideways. Like it's leaning back and forth.
Alright, can you see this thing?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. I literally see nothing.
The lights are off right now. Oh, it just moved. It just moved.
Don't tell me that as you said that.
Dude, it just moved.
Don't tell it did not.
It just
Don't
moved.
talk that.
It just moved.
I just heard a weird fucking noise. Please don't.
Then, in an instant, it vanished. Who, or what, had been standing there? The haunting at the Peruvian school. A group of students returned to their school at night, eager for adventure. What they encountered left them terrified.
A su casa, tanto se demora mi viejo y mi vieja. Tamarias han salido acá, que chucha. ¿Quién me va a ayudar? A su. Chequera, ven, chequera. ¿Qué? Se prendió la luz, huevón. Lucho, no seas huevón, no. ¡Huevón! ¡Oh! No, no, qué chivolo, huevón, vamos a ver. No seas huevón, no. Oh, huevón, corre, corre. ¿Qué chucha? ¿Qué fue eso? Oh. Oh, no prende la luz. Oh, Lucho, ven, corre. ¡Ah, concha de tu madre! ¡Oh, Lucho, corre, concha de tu madre! ¿Dónde vas? ¡Oh, Lucho, no seas huevo, Lucho! ¡Lucho, no! ¡Lucho! ¿Qué pasa?
Chairs moved on their own. Doors slammed shut without warning. Then, as they fled, something unseen chased them through the halls. Would you dare return to your old school after dark? The Shadow in the Nursery. A family filmed precious moments of their child's early years. One night, their nursery camera recorded a dark figure standing beside the crib. Its fingers moved strangely, as if reaching for the baby. Moments later, it disappeared. Concerned for their child's safety, the parents relocated the crib. Yet, the presence persisted. Had something attached itself to the child? Or was the crib itself cursed? As usual, I'll be sharing a collection of terrifying videos from ghost hunters around the world. These are the ones I found to be the scariest. Turn off the lights, use your headphones, and let's get started with the videos. 1. The first terrifying video comes from a ghost hunter in Mexico. On that night, they decided to visit a sacred forest known for its haunting legends. They aimed to uncover the story of a woman who supposedly guards the waterfall there. Sure enough, they encountered a frightening apparition, causing them to panic and flee in terror. Check out the video.
Tem voz de mulher? Voz de mulher.
Tem alguém aqui?
Tem nada aqui não, velho. Ô Yuri, vamos embora daqui, velho. Foi isso, velho. Você viu, Yuri? Você viu? Ela apareceu aqui, velho.
Tem alguma coisa aqui. Oh. É o canto. É o canto. É o canto dela. Gordinho. É ela, mano, é ela. Gordinho. É ela, mano, é ela.
Ô, Lucas.
Gordinho, calma, ela não pode fazer nada contra nós.
Você tem certeza, mano? Tem certeza?
Tenho. Que é isso, mano?
Vambora, mano.
Não. Vamos ficar, mano. A gente tá imune, mano. Que é isso, velho? Mano, que é isso, gordinho?
Mano, vambora, Lucas.
Não pode fazer nada contra a gente. Que é isso, mano? Cadê o gordinho? Sai.
Consegue correr? Consegue?
2. The next chilling video also features a ghost hunter, who was live streaming from an abandoned building one night. From the moment he entered, he challenged the spirits, hearing strange noises all around. Eventually, he spotted a figure passing in front of him, which sent him into a panic. Watch the video to see what happened.
Astaghfirullahalazim, ya Allah. Guys. Lihat guys. Suara nangis.
3. This next scary video comes from a horror motovlogger named Onryō. One night, he and his friends tried to navigate a spooky road through a forest. The path was terrifyingly dark, and they were soon horrified by the sight of a red-clad ghost, known as kuntilanak, sitting right in front of them. Take a look.
Harusnya ke kanan ini. Ya Allah. Mana ada jalan raya kayak gini, gelap banget depan loh. Depan gelap banget loh.
Jangan dimati. Usir.
Ini patung 17-an apa bukan?
Patung ini tuh mah. Patung bukan. Usir burung.
Permisi. Patung
bukan tuh. Jangan digelasin tuh.
Permisi. Patung kedip tuh.
Nangis tuh sumpah tuh.
Bukan patung berarti kan?
Nangis man, awas man, nangis man.
Permisi.
Lagi nangis tuh.
Permisi.
Lu perasaan gue gak enak sumpah tuh.
Balik lagi ada anjing sono.
Iya makanya udah gak apa-apa kesana aja. Gue hilang kok.
Oh kan hilang.
Astagfirullah. Oh udah gak enak. Merah! Matanya merah!
4. Another frightening video is from the Ghost Hunter Den official. As usual, he ventured into a forest recommended by locals, who claimed it was haunted by the spirits of kuntilanak and poking. Sure enough, he captured footage of a kuntilanak sitting atop a tree. Watch closely.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Kamu teh gimana? Ongko mewek tapi seri. Sing bener konsisten dong jadi hantu. Kalau mau mewek, mewek. Kalau mau ketawa, ketawa. Ya, terbalik teman-teman. Denger nggak? Kalau mau nangis, nangis. Jangan gitu, Neng. Anjing. Oh, asik. Allahu Akbar. Astagfirullahaladzim. Bulan. Astagfirullah. Ngeludah. Astagfirullah. Tak banget. Ya Allah. Astagfirullahaladzim. Ya Allah. Astagfirullahaladzim. Ngeludah anjir. Ngeludah dia. Ngeludah cuy. Ngeludah. Ngajil ngeludah. Astagfirullahaladzim. Ngeludah dia cuy. Astagfirullahaladzim. Ya Allah ya Rabbi. Astagfirullahaladzim. Astagfirullahaladzim. Lihat tuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Oke Cong. Kamu mau marah ke saya? Marah. Silahkan semarah-marah.
anjing takol aja.
5. This next spooky video features ghost hunter Sapam Explore. On that night, he explored a road through the forest that no one dares to travel at night. He indeed encountered a kuntilanak crossing the path. He tried to approach it, and what happened next is captured in the video. Pay close attention.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Ini sudah gak aman. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
6. The final terrifying video comes from horror YouTuber Arjuna Malam. He shared that the road in his village is known for frequent sightings of kuntilanak. He wanted to verify the myth, and sure enough, he encountered the ghost, which made him panic and run away. Watch the video to see his encounter.
Sahabat sebelah. Wow. Astaga. Di sini nih yang paling angker juga. Yang pernah masuk ke mimpiku, guys. Di sini nih kuntilanaknya tuh, guys. Waktu di mimpi aku itu. Tapi posisi aku waktu itu, aduh, astagfirullahalazim. Astagfirullahalazim. Assalamualaikum. 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 Allahu Akbar. Astagfirullahalazim. 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 Pantesan bulu kudukku merinding, guys. Aduh, astagfirullahalazim. Aduh, astagfirullahalazim. Astagfirullah. 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 Astagfirullahalazim. Astagfirullahalazim. Allahu Akbar. Woi. Astagfirullah. Aduh, udah, bubar. Astagfirullahalazim. 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 Astagfirullah. Allahu Akbar, masih ada. Allahu Akbar.